If you want to know how you can create a digital planner entirely in Keynote, yes, Keynote, just keep on watching. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalia Makaihana Art, and for this community I create videos about illustration, design and creative planning in general. So if you like these kind of topics, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you won't miss anything. This video is a request from my group mates at the Digital Planner Creators Facebook group. If you don't know, we have a little community down in Facebook where we teach each other, make tutorials, create courses, ask questions, answer questions, and we give freebies in that Facebook group. If you would like to enter, I will leave the link in the description down below. So we got to 1100, and as a celebration for the little community that we have there, I wanted to create a little activity, and I asked what they would like to see me making a tutorial of, and they asked to create a digital planner entirely in Keynote. I was like, okay, I will make it happen. Keynote is a free app. If you're a Mac user, you can download it for free and use it in your computer, you know, like an iMac or a MacBook, or you can use it in your tablet. For now, I'm going to be using my iMac to create a tutorial, and pretty soon enough I will be doing another tutorial on how to make it in your iPad. There will be a video for another day. So before I go, I want to tell you that the digital notebook that I'm going to be using for this tutorial I sell it on my Etsy store. So if you would like to take a look, I will leave the link in the description down below to that product, and you can go and look around for more products like this. Also, the layouts I'm going to be creating, I'm going to be doing it entirely in Keynote, but soon enough I will be adding all the brushes that I have for layouts, so you can toss them into your Keynote file and create your planner in a faster, better way, and create your planner in Keynote. So without further ado, let's get to the computer and create our digital planner. Okay, here we are. I already opened a file in Keynote, and this is how it's opened. It doesn't have to be any color, you just need a white canvas. And now to this canvas, we are going to be shrinking it a little bit because this is too white. So we go to document, and in document we see a slide size. It says widescreen, so we are going to change that to custom slide. And we are going to be changing the width and the height. For width, we are going to do 792, and for height, we're going to be doing 612. We say okay, and we go to 100% so we can see the whole thing. Perfect. Now I want to change the background color to this soft gray, and you can start adding your layouts here if you like, just to have a normal, like planner. But I like to add a little realism to my planners. So I create these products that are all digital, but they look realistic. Even there are PNG files, and they even have drop shadow for more realistic look. These are available on my Etsy store if you want to go and check them out. And I also I'm able to arrange it and put it anywhere in my screen. And I also want to add another thing. So we're going to lock it. So every time we put our mouse on top is not going to move, it's going to stay there. And I'm going to be adding more realism, and I like to add these sort of embellishments to my screen. And these are just things that I cut off digital images. I like to cut these little arrangements and put them in the background or of my digital planners. I also can add drop shadow that matches the shadow of my planner for a more realistic look. And this is a great thing about Keynote, is that you can change the opacity, how far you want the shadow to go, where do you want the shadow to drop, and you can move the item around. I'm going to be adding more of this. As I told you, you can have this, you can get this at FreePic or Shutterstock or Adobe Stock, I think it's called. You can get this as PNG with no background, or you can cut them yourself out of high resolution pictures. Finally, I'm going to be adding this pencil, and before I leave this page, I want to add the hyperlink that is going to take, when I touch the planner, it's going to take me to the open book. So I'm going to unlock for now the planner, and I'm going to be adding the hyperlink using the right click on my mouse and adding the hyperlink like this, add link to a slide, and we are going to do it to the next slide. You can change it if you have more than one planner in one file. You can add this and let it take you to any place you want to. Okay, we add the next one, and we're going to be doing 3 layouts: one monthly, one weekly, and finally one daily. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to change the background, and I'm going to be adding the open book. That is this one. This is also a PNG file, no background, drop shadow for realistic look, nice resolution. So if you want to make them as big as you want, it's not going to break the image. And because I really am a fan of the realistic look, I'm going to be adding that same pencil on top of my planner. So I'm going to be adding it, and when I'm pleased, I'm going to lock it. So right now we are going to be doing the monthly layout. So for that, I'm going to be copy and pasting the open book 3 times, because these are the times that I want, these are the layouts that I want to create, And right now we're going to start by making the monthly layout first. And then we are going to be doing some things like tabs and things like that. So to start, we're going to be using a simple shape. We are going to remove the background. So we are going to remove the background, so no fill, but we are going to be adding a border. You can change the type of border you want. I just want the simple border, no too bold. I'm going to copy and paste it 4 times, to make it 4, like this. And then I'm going to group it and copy and paste it again 5 times. So we have 4 columns, 5 rows. Is that right? I don't know. My English is not very good. Okay. Here we have. So we have 5 weeks of 4 days. And in the next page, we are going to be doing the same 5 weeks, but only 3 days. Okay. I'm having trouble here. Yes, okay. Now we're going to group this. I'm going to copy and paste it in the next page. And we're going to ungroup it and erase 1 column. And there we have it. 3 days, 5 days, 3 days, 5 weeks. Now here we have another view. I'm going to be adding the fonts. I want to see if I can change it. No, I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to be adding the name of the month and the days of the week. The great thing about Keynote is that you can edit almost everything. The font, the size, if you wanted to add shadow, how opaque you want it to be, if you want to do a bold, italic, like all the different type of edits that you will do in a proper design software. You have it here in Keynote. And that's pretty easy and that's pretty good for a free app that you can download to your iPad or you can use in your computer. Now we are finishing the days of the week and we're going to see pretty other type of arrangement that you can do to a monthly. Other good thing that we have here in Keynote is that every time you move an object, these yellow things appear that are going to help you move with more precisely. I don't know if you get what I mean. This yellow, let me show you. These yellow lines that when you move, the arrangement or the design that you create are going to match the designs that you already have in your page, in your canvas. So that's pretty helpful for people that are new to design. This is pretty helpful. You can group and ungroup, that's not difficult. And in arrange, you can move in the back from all the design of something with background and things like that. You can change color, put it in the background, put it in the front. It is all matter of you designing and moving around and trying new things. This is a pretty easy to use software, so it's going to be really easy. Now I'm going to add the boxes for the dates onto my monthly layout. I'm going to put the speed it up a little bit because otherwise it's going to take a lot. And this is the final result. Now we're going to be creating the weekly layout. And for this, I'm also going to put the speed because you already know what I'm doing. I'm just creating boxes, empty the, removing the filling, adding the border, and moving them around. I'm going to be using a simple weekly long bars. I'm going to be creating 3 in one page, 3 in the other, And when I do it in the other page, I'm going to cut in half one of the days, so we fit 2 days in one box. And there we have our 7 days of the week. This is pretty easy. It's things that I already did. I speed it up a little bit because otherwise the video was going to be like 30 minutes or more. So I'm just telling you what I did, and I'm trying to show you. If you have any more questions, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will check it out, and I will try to make it more slow if you didn't understand what I did. But it's pretty easy. It's just a matter of keep on moving things, trying new things. It's a pretty easy to use software, as I told you. Here I'm arranging the days of the week, and now let me show you how you can add tabs to the digital planner. This is the easiest way. This is the way I use Keynote when I create my planners, because I do my planners on Procreate. But let me show you. I use shape, any type of shape, and I added drop shadow that has to be in the other side like this, so it looks realistic. And I'm going to add the name of that tab. I'm going to be adding the weekly, so this is going to be a way to get to the weekly part, the weekly section of my planner. And I just group everything, lock it, and I will add the hyperlink. I add the text. I rotate it 270, so it's perfect. Okay. I place it. I group everything together so it's not going to move. And I'm going to add the hyperlink. So add link. This is going to be to the next slide, but in a bigger planner you have to write down what is the page that you want to your hyperlink to go to, so it's not going to get messy. And other way that I really like for more customized planner, not customized, for more professional type of planners, I like to create this box for the entire week. So if you click in any day, it's going to take you to that weekly page that is going to have the same dates. And this is pretty detailed. Obviously, it's going to be a more heavier file. So be careful if you use this type of hyperlinks or buttons in your planner, okay? Perfect. Last but not least, I'm going to be creating a daily layout. And for this layout, I'm going to show you another way. That is by adding PNG files that are already designed. This daily layout, I created for my brushes, but I'm going to be adding it to my Etsy store as a PNG file. So let me show you a little bit how you could use that one in a planner like this, made entirely in Keynote. Let me show you my pretty face around here. Okay, perfect. Here we have, this is an already designed layout. This is a layout that, as I told you, is a brush right now, but I am adding it to my shop as a PNG file. So you just add the boxes, empty boxes, and you add the titles to your layout the way that you want to. I'm going to speed that part up because like you already saw how I did it, so you won't get confused on how I did it. I'm just add the text, the to-dos, some daily events. I just copy and paste the same text because it has the size and the font that I wanted. That's why I copy and paste the same title. And I arrange it wherever I want it to be. To be the first time that I use Keynote for design, I don't use Keynote for design. I'm pretty content, it's not shocking. It's just surprisingly good. It's a pretty simple app that is pretty nice to use. That now I get why people use this type of software to create. Last but not least, now for exporting your planner, you just have to do paste file, export as a PDF, and then you include comments and print each stage of build. You have to on those two toggles. So the file is going to have all the characteristics that you just added, and the image quality I like to down it a little bit. So instead of best, I do better or good, so the file is not too big. Okay. I don't touch anything else. I'm going to add export, change the name, and click in export, and there you have it. Planner that you can use in your GoodNotes or note-taking app. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find it useful and you were able to learn how to create your own digital planner entirely in Keynote. Remember that if you like to create your own digital planner and you want to gather with a nice group of people in the community of digital planning creator groups, I will leave the link to the Facebook group in the description down below. Also, the products that I used in this video also are in the description down below, so you can go and check it out. You can go around the store and watch all the products that I have for digital planning or digital illustration or design. Before I go, I want to let you know that I have something, I'm working on something that for now is being a little bit secretive, but it's for the digital planner community, and I will be talking about it more and more in the next few days because I want to launch it in April the 1st. It's going to be a specific content for us digital planner lovers, and for digital planning I also mean digital bullet journaling. That is what I use for planning, and also digital recipe books, digital scrapbooking, digital journaling, whatever you like to create that you can do with a note-taking app and a really cute design. So I will be giving a snippets in videos like this where I talk about that little secret that I'm dying to share with you. So for now, that's it for this video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!